There we go. Yes, hello, my name is Mr. Arthur Carnaby. Welcome to the stream. It's freezing cold today. That's the first thing I have to say. Yeah, it's absolutely freezing over here in a good old Blight, so it's been a very fun day at work. Right, let's see. What are we doing? Toontown. Yes, it's Tuesday, it's Toontown Tuesday. Let's play some Toontown Rewritten. Why not? I'm going to jump straight back into that. Not really much of a recap I need to provide, is there? Last time we did the Sellbot factory a bunch more times. We tried the Sellbot Vice President boss battle one or two times. I think it was just the one time, actually. That was quite a lot of fun, though. Managed to successfully beat it as well, so hey, yay. And yes, we've started training for the drop line of gags now as well. The ones where you just pull out a button, press it, and drop like a cannonball or an anvil or a safe or something on your opponent's head. Very low accuracy, very high damage, but low accuracy. Should be a laugh though, who knows. So yes, we're going to go ahead and fire up ye old Toontown Rewritten. As per usual, if you yourself have a Toontown Rewritten account, please feel free to come and join in. I'm not going to go ahead and say no, and the more the merrier. Let's move streaming stuff over to my other screen here. Let's see. It should be coming on in a moment now. Oh, there it is. Move myself out of the way as well. There we go. Oh, it's catalog day. I should be getting my new catalog. Let's see what's for sale, shall we? Yes, fittingly enough, the place that we're hanging around at now to do various tasks is called the Brrrgh, and it's very snowy. What a shock, right? Catalog number 12 has arrived. You can go to your phone to order items. Right, first things first, we're going home where it's warm. Flowers are looking fairly healthy. I'll just quickly water all these. Oh, I can pick them now, actually. Okay. Well, we'll water all of them first to get the XP, and then we'll pick the flowers and plant some new ones. When I was doing my routine gardening yesterday on here, I've gone ahead now and unlocked the bronze shovel instead of the tin shovel, so now I can spend 3 jelly beans to plant flowers, and presumably get more valuable flowers now. But of course the colour combinations get, like the jelly bean combinations are starting to get a bit more complex now that 3 jelly beans are being thrown into the mix there. So that's going to be fun. Luckily, as with most things to do with this game nowadays, we're just going to use the internet to find out what combinations we need to use to plant our new set of flowers. So we'll do some gardening first, then see what's available in the new catalogue. Once we've done that, we'll see what's on the docket for today's tasks. It's not warm here, thanks Starmer. Not quite sure how many drinks Red has had, but she's instantly gotten political. I'll be honest, I don't blame her. Okay, I have good old Toon HQ open in the background here. Let's see. It's always nice when I've also got my Twitter account open on my other tab there, because for some reason I haven't logged out of that yet. It's always nice to see that I post anything about doing streams, and all of the interactions I get are from bots. That's heartwarming. Okay, let's see. Wow, this is yeah. So, list here of 3 jelly bean flowers we can get. Dead internet. Bro, it's not dead internet theory anymore, it's dead internet fact. Demonstrably. Yeah, so the combinations are getting a bit more... Sorry, hang on. Windows is bugging me to update my computer. Fuck off. There you go. Sorry, shouldn't swear. Family-friendly game. Family-friendly stream. At least trying to be. Yes, 3 jelly bean flowers. Midsummer Daisy, Hybrid Carnation, Tiger Lily, Pots and Pansy. Yes, very funny. And Summer's Last Rose. Those are yellow, red, green, pink, red, red, cayenne, orange, 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 red, red, and 3 reds in a row. Good thing we're using the internet as a guide here. For future reference, by the way, the maximum jelly beans you can spend to plant flowers, like for the sort of higher valued flowers there, is 8 of them. And of course, without guides, without the internet there, without being able to just Google it, you'd have to experiment with all 8 slots individually for about 5 different flowers. That's going to cost you a hell of a lot of jelly beans. Luckily, the future is now, so we're going to go ahead and do... make sure you don't pick the instant carnation. It'll go into your flower basket, but you will not get an increase in skill. Yes, because these flowers I've got here are only 2 jelly bean flowers there, so I don't get XP for these ones here. Now that they're fully bloomed, I can go ahead and bag them up and sell them to the flower shop, like the florists there. But I'm not going to get XP for it. I need to do the 3 jelly bean flowers instead for XP. So let's see. Yellow, red, green. We'll do each individual one first for the purposes of getting trophies there, because trophies are good. Not only are they shiny and make you feel accomplished, they also give you more health points. And then after that, we'll just go ahead and plant the easiest ones, which is the summer's last rose. It's just 3 red jelly beans all in a row there. Very simple. Very easy to memorize, even for a doofus like myself. Right, what's the next one there? Pink, red, red. Yes, quite enjoyed playing BioShock the last couple of streams there. For those who weren't here last time, 1, why not? Make sure to follow me. And 2, yes, we were playing BioShock Remastered for a couple of streams in a row there. We beat it last night. We were playing on medium difficulty. We've beaten the game. We dealt with all of the little sisters, and by dealt with I mean we rescued all of them. Several achievements related to that there. And we also beat the final boss battle. We completed the entire game, no deaths, medium difficulty, so I'm quite proud of that, considering I haven't played it in years and years. It was a fun old time. Orange, orange, and then we gave one of the challenge rooms a quick try there as well. That was quite interesting. Challenge rooms, they're an interesting set of puzzles. Well, puzzles, they're called challenges, aren't they? It's various combat scenarios, exploration, puzzle solving. Thinking outside the box there. One of the ones that I'll have to go back and have a look at myself when I've got the free time for it was a challenge sort of category on it called There's No I in Team or something to that effect. And apparently the briefing for it is you don't get any weapons and you don't get any damage dealing plasmids. Using what you do have, using the few resources that the challenge does give you, you have to find a way to kill the big daddy and rescue the little sister. Without being able to deal any damage yourself. So that sounds entertaining, I guess, in a frustrating sort of way. Okay, last flower here. Go, plant flower, and this is the easy one now. It's just 3 red jelly beans all in a row for the summer's last rose. And because I'm lazy, I'll just go ahead and do this for all of the remaining flower patches as well. Ooh, I need to check one of my trees as well. For those who weren't here for it when we started doing the whole gardening shtick, one of the other things you can do with the gardening kits is plant gag trees, and what they do is they give you an organic bonus to whichever gags you're using for them. Typically this will be something like increased damage, increased accuracy. I'm getting organic bonuses for my lure gags, which essentially bumps the accuracy up for them. So for example, rather than only having low accuracy because it's an area of effect thing, it affects all of the cogs rather than just one. Both of the magnets that I have go from low accuracy to medium accuracy, which is quite nice. And then all of my other ones here, $1 bill, it's fairly low level, so that's just medium, but $5 bill, high accuracy, $10 bill, this is the new one that we got last time, that's high accuracy as well, but, I mean, that already starts at high accuracy. I don't, I've got this one planted. I've planted a tree for this one, but I haven't gone ahead and, well, I don't think it's sprouted yet, so I need to check on that and make sure I keep watering it. So we'll go and double check that my trees before we leave as well there. The watering can that I've got at the moment, it's the tin watering can I think it is, which essentially means I can water my plants like 2 times, like my plants and my trees, and it'll keep them watered for about 10, 12, 16 days or so, without any intervention on my part then. I just figure I'll stay on top of it just in case. You never know. Besides, it's XP, isn't it? That's why I was watering the other plants that I had before I went ahead and picked them. It's just to give myself extra watering XP, which, you know, is a water skill. It's the most important thing in the game, of course. Oh. Cancel that. Accidentally pressed green instead of red. There we go. Probably could have just pressed reset, couldn't I? Rather than cancel, but... oh well, better safe than sorry. Yes, this is the sort of riveting gameplay you're here for, folks. Drink it in. What are we doing on stream side? Well, a man's going to go and tend to his flower garden. That's it. That's the stream. Stream idea. That game Dinkum, or Core Keeper. One of the two. Both of them, probably. We'll do both of them at some point. I'd like to do both. Yes, for those who don't know what Dinkum is, it's an early access game. It's currently available only on PC through Steam, but the guy, the one person making it, he wants to go ahead and make it multi-platform when the game eventually launches. Best way to describe it would be a sort of cross between Animal Crossing and a sort of diet Minecraft, and it takes place in the fictional Australian outback. It's a strangely entertaining game. It's strangely enthralling, and it's easy to lose hours and hours and hours just playing it and getting engrossed in it. I'll freely admit. Sickly will know what I'm talking about there, because I grabbed it and I convinced him to get it rather easily, in all honesty. Okay, just run around and water all of my trees here. Even the two sound gag trees that are for low-level sound gags that I'm not really using anymore. Why not? Hey, here's my fledgling little $10 bill tree. There you go, you get nice and strong, okay? Okay, I think that's about it now. Yeah, cool. Mailbox empty. Right, next item on the list. Let's go and take a look at catalogue number 12. What's available? Monocle, please. What do we got here? Furniture, gardening kit, pair of shorts, speed chat phrases, small speed chat phrases, trainers, loafers, red hair bow, name tags, top hat. I've already got one, but it would be nice to have a plain top hat, wouldn't it? New fishing pole, of course. Naturally. We've only just gotten the other one. Why not fork out the 800 jelly beans for the next level? One of those flunky boss spots, but you wear it on your back like a backpack, of course. Why not? The flunk trunk, yes, very funny. Couple of tiaras for some reason. That's about your lot. The rest of this is just back order furniture and clothing now. Bow. Unfortunately, I don't think it's a bow tie. I think it's just a bow that you wear on your head there. Sadly. Right, let's take a look at my wardrobe, see about possibly changing outfits. I'm going to put my incredibly fancy stuff on again. Why not? At least I think this is my fancy stuff. I'm trying to remember. Then I need the hat, don't I? Yes, it is. It's sort of my spellcasting fancy wizard outfit. Oh yes, this is the hat that goes with a different set of clothes I was wearing. I can't remember which one though. I like this hat though. There we go. Wizard. Magic. I don't need to explain anything. Right, back to playground. Let's see what's on the agenda for tonight, shall we? Because I can't remember what I was doing last time. Ooh, I'm ready for another promotion, so we'll have to do the Sellbot VP at some point tonight, won't we? That should be a laugh. Right, first things first, we're heading back over to the factory. The ride never ends, because we need to defeat the foreman twice at the scrap factory. Take out 40 lawbots anywhere, and take out 10 minglers anywhere. The lawbots thing is for a 1-point health booster, the minglers thing is for the ability to have 4 quests all at the same time, 4 tasks. And the foreman is for our main story business of unlocking the drop gag track. Let's see, which ones are minglers again? I can't remember. Where's the cog gallery? They are Sellbots, okay. Cool, so I've got a lot of split stuff going on here, that's fine. We'll deal with that, I think. Why are there 2 bees here? Look exactly the same as well, so yeah, fun. Probably somebody multi-boxing again, isn't it? Like the 2 accounts being controlled by 1 person nonsense. Hey Graham Cyclone, how you doing? If you're struggling to get a group, keep an eye out for CCG tab on the Toon HQ website. CCG tab? What's that, collectible card game? Obvious joke, I know, but... Hang on, let's go and have a look. What is this? Oh. What is the CCG? The Cold Callers Guild is an alliance of toons that do boss runs together. They believe all toons deserve a chance to do a run regardless of laugh points. That's why toons of all laugh and skill show up and do not group shuffle. It's a fair-for-all guild and we at toonhq.org highly recommend running with them. The schedule varies by day of the week. Use the controls above to choose a day. Oh, there's actually a thing going on in about 4 minutes' time. For the Vice President, right? Okay. Interesting. I might take myself over there. Do I need to load up with anything? Let's see. Megaphones maximum. Low gags loaded. Sound gags sound. Throw and squirt. Locked and stocked. Yeah, let's go and do the Sellbot VP. Why not? Let's see. Oh, where do I go? Hiccup Hills. If that district is full or unavailable, go to Zoink Falls. If you can't get into that one, use Splashport as a last resort. Rules. No elevator shuffling. Whatever that means. No shopping. I guess that means don't join a group and then say, oh, by the way, I need to go to the gag shop. And have fun. Apparently. Right. Yes. Let's go and do that. Why not? Where is my... There it is. Alert, Flunky Skelecogs have taken over the Skelecogs? What? What are they doing out here? Let's have a look at the calendar, shall we? Is there anything going on? Oh, what's this? Starting 2 PM yesterday, Skelecog Mega Invasion. The Cogs factories are fast, but they get even faster when they send Skelecogs out on the streets of Toontown. Ends November 20, 11:59 PM. Interesting. Oh, I've just closed the sticker book there. Need to open again. Watch out, there's mega invasion in progress. Skelecogs have taken over Toontown. Oh no. Right, there's not a whole lot of people in this district, so I'm going to hope that at some point in the next minute or two, other people come along to join in with this, and that I'm not going to be the only person standing there waiting on a nearly empty district. There's a few thousand people online right now, so I'd like to hope one of them is going to come and join me. But of course, you at home can come and join in as well. Again, Toontown Rewritten is a free-to-play, fan-run private server remake thingy of the original Toontown online game. It is completely free, you don't need to pay anything to jump into it. Fairly small file size, at least compared to most games nowadays. Very quick to set up, rather quick to download now, especially if you've got even half-decent internet. Yeah, give it a try. Well worth it. Anyways, free promotional advertising over and done with. Here we are, Sellbot HQ. I can't remember where I'm supposed to go to for this, I'll be honest. Do I just go inside the lobby there? Like of the building? Oh, there's Dima. Hello, Dima. Doing your gremlin laugh as per usual. Don't know if you're watching, but hello anyway. Which of my friends online? Dima and Conga. In we go. And now I've got my monkey suit on, and it's made me tiny as well. Made me tiny and fat because I'm a cold caller. Oh, can't jump either. Can't jump and can't run because those are things that only toons do, because only cheerful people jump around and run around. Okay, like I said, I'd like to hope there's going to be other people coming along here, but so far I'm the only person, and it starts in about 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes? Sorry, 3 seconds. It's, apparently the next run has now started. And there's nobody here. Can't open my sticker book while I'm inside of the HQ here. Okay. Zoink Falls or Splashport, let's see. Pretty much nobody is currently doing it. Okay. Well, that's fair. It's not like I need to do it for a task or anything. I was only going to do it because my promotion meter thing is full, so whatever. If we don't do it tonight, then that's fine. I'll do it some other time. I figured I'd only come along and check because it was about 3 minutes before it was supposed to say, Oh. Someone's just whispered me saying, here. What's going on, man? We wait outside. Who is this? You're clearly watching the stream, I guess. Because you're whispering me like that. Who's this? Oh, somebody said yes, okay. Fair enough then. I'll just hang around here. Hello, Dima. Don't know if you're watching, but hi. How many people do we have here? Because it's only 8 players can go and do it, isn't it? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And me means 8. Is that it then? Or... So I'm gonna have my drink while we're waiting to see what's happening here. Murphy waits for no one and then he's run off. Fair enough, I think. Ah yes, I finally learned the, last time I finally learned the secret of walking instead of running. So now we can walk leisurely. I did also yesterday, when I quickly jumped on here for a few minutes, I did go and have a look at the catalogue from last week there, because obviously we played Toontown when I was doing my 7 days 7 streams. We did that on Monday instead of Tuesday, because on Tuesday, myself and Sickly played Absolver. So of course we didn't get the catalogue until Tuesday last week, did we? I did go and have a look at it yesterday, and I did find a whole bunch of the animations there, the little emote animations. I did go and check those out. The gremlin laugh there that people keep doing, that keeps making me laugh for some strange reason. You need to wait a total of... Well, I say total, I think it's around a year to unlock it for purchase, basically. There's a lot of animations that you apparently get just sort of over time in new issues of the catalogue there, but there's also a set of about 5 or 6 permanently on like special back order, but you only unlock those as time passes. So that's fun. And the laughter one, the gremlin laugh, it's the last one you unlock, and I think the timer for it is 360 days after you make the character. So we're not going to get it until next year, sadly. Bit of a shame. Where's everybody vanished to, anyway? There's that Master Flappy guy, but he's just standing there outside. Where is everyone? I don't know what's going on here. I got asked to go and check the CCG thing of the Toon HQ site, but nobody's coming and doing this. Sort of feel like we're just wasting stream time here, in all honesty. Where's my, Where is everyone? Let's have a look at this. Yeah, as per usual, the population is sort of scattered around most of the districts, but almost everybody, well, the largest concentration of players is over at Splat Summit. Never mind as well that if I go and take a look at the Groups tab on Toon HQ on the website there, there's already a group that's full of players to go and do the Vice President, so I don't know, maybe the CCG thing is just a waste of time. Not knocking anybody who does use it seriously, but there's nobody here. First time chat there, H20, everybody went to the elevator. Would have been nice to have had a heads up, in all honesty. But fine, whatever, I guess we're not doing it tonight then. Oh well. Whatever, let's make our way back to the Brrrgh and crack on with these tasks. Oh wait, I say crack on with these tasks. While we're here, we'll go and do the Foreman boss battle twice. We'll go and do the Sellbot factory instead. Let's see, switch district. Go to Splat Summit. Off we go. I can't see whoever's talking there, but hello anyway. Ah, it's a group of people all going to do that. Right, I need to go and start my own group on a website, don't I? Let's see. Because there's nobody else here waiting. Let's see. Start boarding group. Oh, I'll invite this guy, I guess. He looks like he wants to join. Stand still. Cool. That's 2 we've got. Create group. So I just stretching my arms a little bit there. Oh god, I'm exhausted after today, I really am. Ugh. A lot of heavy lifting, a lot of running backwards and forwards, and yeah, it's been freezing cold all day. So of course, when I get to our work, not only is the heating off, for some strange reason, but I'm spending most of my time running backwards and forwards between the main shop floor and the freezer unit that we have. So I can't feel either of my hands, and half of my face has frozen solid. I've had a fun day. Okay, everybody ready to rock? One person said yes, the other two have abstained. We're starting. It's been half an hour, let's do something, shall we? Okay, first things first, who's injured? Anybody? Oh, just him. He'll survive. He's got 100. He's got 95 laugh out of 105. I'm sure he'll live. I'll save it for if there's an accident. I'd like to try and tune up some more, of course. It would be useful to have higher level healing skills, but yeah. Try and use it when it's actually required. Or at the very least when another person gets injured then. God, my hands are freezing. I'm gonna keep saying that for the rest of the stream now, by the way, just as, you know, just as a heads up. Ah. There it is, loudest noise ever. Okay, let's see. Going smoothly so far, I guess. Huh, these are all cold callers. Interesting. I think. Right, just need to get rid of these things now. There we go, safety first. Safety first, going through doors last. Whoops. Hey, wait up. Bye-bye. You know, the downsides of getting a completely random group together, everybody's just sort of running off there. Double tap W to run. I think you mean up, but yes. I know how to do the sprint thing, it's just the closing doors sort of slowing me down before I even reach them there. Okay, I only got 2 of these things left. do this then. God, that was loud. Huh, okay. That was slightly interesting. Glitch there, I think. I'm not quite sure. And made it. Yeah, I don't have that one yet, so I'm just gonna do this. And there's somebody using a grand piano, apparently. At least he's going to in a moment. Is that it? I think that might be it. Yep, that's it. Cool. Again, I love how you take out the foreman, and his reaction to being destroyed is essentially just, yeah, I don't care, pal. Well, that was good, at least. Oh, he's gotten one of those massively high level sound guy things. Conga tried to invite you to their group. What for? Not even sure if Conga is somebody who views my streams here. If not, why not? But what are they trying to invite me to, and why? I'm not exactly opposed to joining, I just like a heads up as to what they're doing. Location, but right, they probably want to do a building or something then. I mean, I could go to them in a moment. I need to do some shopping first. I'm out of gags, mainly sound gags, of course, but. I'll try asking them. Let's see. Whisper. Ah. I can't, apparently I can't use regular chat with this person here. I can only use the speed chat there. Let's see. Places. Cogs. No. There's no option for are you trying to do a building. Okay. I'll just go and do some shopping and then teleport to him, and we'll see what's going on there. I've been carried enough times on here. If somebody needs my help, I may as well go and help. Never mind then. Okay. Conga's busy right now. Yep, they're in a building. Okay. Fine, whatever. See if I care. Okay, next item of business, we're doing the scrap factory again, the Sellbot factory, because I need to do it one more time. Did we take out any Mingos while we were in the Scalacogs? Otherwise, no we didn't. Cool. That's going to be fun to try and do. Looking forward to that. Sellbot Factory, group full. Just that, is it? Just that one group that's now full? Yeah, okay. Ah! There's somebody here looking for a group for Vice President. I'm gonna go and join that. How many others do you have with you? It's just me. Go to. Let's go and do this while we're available to. And everybody else has leveled up suits and I don't. There we go, 8 players. Who needs that CCG thing, I guess? Cogspeak, it's my day off. Yeah, not for a couple of days, unfortunately. Someone saying gags, sorry. Ah, okay. I'm in a speed chat only district, that's what's going on here. Didn't even notice that, gotcha. Right. Of course, there's no real option here, is there, for, by the way, I've only done this once, please be nice to me. Please, please carry me. Ah. Yeah, no one's going to notice us sneaking around wearing these stupid hats, are they? Never mind the fact of our heads aren't robot heads, they're cartoon characters. No one's going to pay attention to this. Yeah, the VP somehow can't notice that we're Toons there. It takes the captured person over there just saying, "Oh hey, hi, there's a bunch of Toons down there," very loudly, you know, in front of all the cogs. Oh, good, a level 10 and a level 12, and then, you know, to balance it out, a level 2. What's he laughing at? Oh right, somebody was doing a tune-up, okay. That was on the other side. Hey, there's Maniacal Frenemy. How's the VP going? Just started, but so far, so good, I think. I've only ever done this once, this is our second attempt now, and we don't have any viewers or friends carrying me through it, so a little bit daunting, I'll be honest. Especially since pretty soon I'm going to run out of sound gags. I don't have all that many to begin with. I'm trying to save my higher level ones, therefore, a bit later on. You got some powerhouses there carrying her, thankfully. Is there a thing on here for I'm going to run out of sound gags soon? Let's see. Don't think so. Still going well so far. That was close. Mate, I'll do it. Haven't used Toon up a whole bunch anyway, so I'll take care of it. Sorry, just having a drink here as well. Hey. It's not much, but it's XP for myself. And like 5 points of health for this person. Hey, there we are. Fantabulous. Now we just gotta wait for the other guys over there to finish up. Which, yes, they finished. Cool. Keep after him, he's on the run. Not moving very fast, though. I'm trying to remember how we did it last time, but I think we're supposed to wait here or something? Or do we go up there with them? I can't remember. Everybody else is standing here, so I guess we just stand here as well. I'm pretty sure there's a few more waves of enemies that are supposed to start appearing at some point though, but yeah. Oh, that's why everybody's standing here. I guess it just teleports us up there. Yeah, there we are. Right, Skelecops, this'll be fun. Is anybody going to do sound, or are we just going to stand here and wait? I'll pick this then. Why not? Anytime, you two. You've got about 10 seconds, you know. Take your time. Nice. Uh-oh. This is my time to shine. Let's see. Yes, all of you do sound. I'll heal these two. Wow, what a shit crowd. Why do I bother? The one time my multi-toon heal thing would have been useful, and it's a miss. Nice. I'll try it again. You will laugh or I will hurt you. There you go. Finally. Thanks a million. Probably would have taken these last two out if I'd gone ahead and used sound as well, but... Uh-oh. Well, they're nearly down for it. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, somebody else is healing as well. Nice. And then you two do sound and get rid of both of these. Thank you. I'll be honest, I'm mostly just doing this for the skill points there. Oh, so you guys like juggling more than jokes, do you? Fine, screw all of you. Hey, there we are. And I've just noticed there's another wizard here as well. Lovely. This is the part now where we have to get the pies or something and throw them at the VP, I think. I don't know, I like that joke more than the juggling. Thank you. Jump and touch the bottom of the cage, I'll give you some pies. Press delete to throw pies once you got them. There we go. Ow! Right, I forgot about that. And that. Off you go, come on. Oh, somebody's busy pieing me as well. Yeah, apparently you can throw the pies at each other on here to heal each other, which is nice. Oh, there we go. Managed to press in time there. I need to aim a bit higher, don't I? Ow. Whatever. I'm trying to heal that person, and all my pies are going straight over his head. Fine. Come on, just a bit further. Ow. Come on. Come on. Nearly there. Ah, damn it. Sorry, what was that there? Oh, good lord, we've got our 4th ever raid. Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Arthur Carnaby, welcome to the stream. You've joined us at an interesting time. I'm throwing pies at a big robot. How's everybody's evening going? Hello there, Salt Athena. Hi, how's things? Hello, Polygon Zero. Yes, hello everybody. A little bit caught off guard there. I don't usually expect these things to happen there. Fork that VP up, I'm certainly trying to. Throwing pies at a big robot sounds like usual Toontown gameplay. It does, doesn't it? Why can I never dodge those things there? Now, this is only the 2nd time I've done this Vice President boss battle here. I'm not very good at it, admittedly. But I'm not good at most of the things that I play anyway, so yeah. Hey, thanks for the follow as well there, Athena. So there's a whole bunch of messages just whizzed past my screen there. We'll finish this up and then I'll scroll back and we'll take a look there. That's the first time I've ever needed to scroll back to look through the chat there. Good lord. Here, catch. Oh wait, I can't. You're too short. Wait, there's a Skelecog invasion? Yes, apparently there's a Skelecog invasion going on until November 20th. It started yesterday, I think. Bye-bye. There we goes. I think we did it. Hey, there we are. Alright, let's have a look here. When Pause a Big Robot sounds like usual Toontown gameplay. Certainly does. Thanks there, Sharky. Raid time, right? Polygon, love the model, it's super cool. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Cheers there. Skelecog invades, got like 90 minutes. Toon HQ is good for finding groups, that's what we've been doing there, yeah. And Spike's rewritten guide is super useful. Skelecog invasion, yes, there's like 4, 6, my bad. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? And we mostly survived, I think. Still need to do the scrap factory one more time, though. We mostly just went ahead and did the VP there because I was ready for another promotion, so I figured, why not? And I saw a group for it on Toon HQ, so I was like, yeah, let's go and join those guys. Time to eat, nice to meet you, hope to see you around. Thank you, hope to see you around as well, have fun. Hope your food's delicious there. It's great to be free, thanks for all your help. I'm in your debt. Here's my card, if you ever need a hand in battle, give a shout. Just click your SOS button. Say that VP cog left behind your promotion papers. I'll file them for you on the way out, so you'll get your promotion. See ya. Then we were sickly throwing shit around just an average night in Sunderland. It really is. Average night here in the north. Too much to drink and then just getting a bit belligerent with the authorities. Can't pick that flower up for some reason. Oh wait, there we go, it was just lagging for a moment there. Heal myself up. And throughout all of that, we've only defeated one Mingler. Wow, okay. That's somehow going to be the most pain in the neck one to do when it's just defeat 10 of one cog type. Well, anyways, restock time. While we've got the momentum going, what I think is let's head back over to Sellbot HQ and do the factory one more time. If anything, just to get the next frame of the drop track animation. Since we're already in the middle of that. And then we'll see about maybe doing some lawbot buildings or something to continue our lawbot task. Let's see, first things first, are there any groups going on here that I can just quickly go and join? No, not particularly. Ah, there's a Mingler invasion going on. And somebody is doing it. Well, never mind, it's just the group's already filled up. Damn it, okay. So close and yet so far. I was busy talking instead of doing. Hey, Polygon, thanks for the follow there, pal. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thanks for joining him for the raid there as well. Ah, Scrap Factory group, right, quickly go and join him. Just me. There we go. Gotta be so quick with some of these things. Now, a lot of the stuff that I play tends to not be very popular here on the good old Twitch, so it's always a bit of a surprise whenever... This is the 4th raid we've ever had in, like, how long have we been doing this now? About 5 months? We started back at the end of May there. And, yeah, Toontown so far has been the most consistently popular thing we've played, and even then we still have our quiet moments now and then. But hey, massive thank you to all of you for coming and joining. I do hope you're enjoying the stream there. Yes, it's, so, there was a lot going on before when you guys joined, and like I said, you joined right at the interesting bit there. So yes, my name's Arthur. If you couldn't tell, I am English. I am from the good old north of the UK there. I won't specify where other than there. I'm a northern lad, and even so, it is still freezing cold today. My hands are cold, my face is cold. Wrapped up warm, I'm busy playing Toontown. This is a regular thing we try to do every week called Toontown Tuesdays there, where we go along and we jump into Toontown Rewritten. I've met quite a lot of our viewers on here, funnily enough. We've had a bunch of people coming along watching the stream suddenly saying, oh, by the way, I'm playing in-game right now, do you want to come and do, say, building or this task, that sort of thing? Normally, I don't end up adding a whole lot of people on, like, MMOs just randomly like this, but just from doing streaming on here, our friends list has been filling up something crazy. I'm certainly not complaining, of course. I've met a lot of really friendly people doing this. It's just absolutely insane that I decided to do this for the pure hell of it. I figured, yeah, we'll do this maybe 3 or 4 times, and then we'll move on to maybe doing something else semi-regularly. And now this has become more or less a permanent fixture of the stream now. Insanity. But hey, I'm having fun, and people evidently like it, so I'm not going to complain. I don't really know Toontown, but you seem cool. You give me an awful lot of credit, sir. Thank you. I'm glad to hear. Oh, I'll not do this. I'll heal, because these two are injured, and I could get the skill points right. Yes, we're playing Toontown Rewritten. This is a private server. It's one of many, funnily enough. The original run of the game, Toontown Online, launched back in 2000. I believe the full launch, there was a beta. There were a few betas going on. I believe a year or two before it. But the full game launched in around 2003. Disney were running it. You had a free trial you could get for 3 days there. It was limited in scope in what you could do for it. The free trial eventually became permanent, but it was still very limited in what you could do in-game there. Like, you couldn't go everywhere, you could only use certain things. That sort of stuff there. And at some point in 2013 there, Disney, apparently hating fun and money, decided, yeah, you know what, we're going to shut down a lot of our online game operations, and they announced the closure of Toontown Online. They gave everybody 1 more month to play it entirely for free without needing to spend anything, and after that they shut it down in September. This quite upset a lot of people there, mostly because a lot of people had grown up playing Toontown and then, you know, they'd gotten their kids into it, that sort of thing. Luckily, around the time that the game was shut down, there were already fan projects running to reverse engineer the network code for it and get it running on private servers. Nowadays, there's quite a lot of them. This one we're playing, Rewritten, was one of the first ones to launch, and a lot of the servers, what they do is some of them will put their own spin on it because they figured out how to add, you know, custom content to the game there, tasks, characters, sometimes locations, and even enemies, that sort of thing there. What Rewritten does is, their thing is, they add new content to the game, so there's a lot of new stuff on here. New enemy designs, that sort of thing. The foreman of the factory that we're going to, he's got a new look for this compared to the original run of the game. But their sort of design philosophy is, we want to keep it as close to the original sort of, original scope of the game, i.e. we don't want to do anything that the original developers wouldn't have done themselves. Which I can quite get behind. There's a lot of video games that, there's a lot of online games that I used to like playing, sort of a few years ago, half a decade ago, 10 years ago, that sort of thing, that have shut down now, that you just can't play anymore, even with, you know, fan interest there. It's very disappointing, so the fact that these guys have been keeping this running, if I recall, Rewritten launched the day after Toontown Online closed. It did, yes. And it was actually just about a month or two ago, Rewritten was celebrating 10 years of operation there. So the fact that these guys, out of their own pocket, have been able to keep this running purely for the sake of we love Toontown, I can quite get behind that. I'm one of those people who's like, don't take my video games away from me, they're fun. There's quite a lot of ones that I used to play that you can't really get anymore. Free Jack Online, that was a fun one. If anybody's played Mario Kart, it was a little bit like that, except it was parkour racing and it was like anime characters. Very fun. Again, as with most things, there's actually a fan project aiming to get that relaunched, and I think they recently had a closed alpha on Steam, funnily enough. I was too late to take part in that, but I'm looking forward to that relaunching there. Running for longer than the original went for, too. It is, yeah, actually, now that you mention it. Let's see, now that we're on the topic, what other ones are there? Ghost in the Shell. Believe it or not, if anybody's watched or read the manga/anime Ghost in the Shell, there was actually a first-person shooter, an MMO-FPS type thing, free-to-play like team-based first-person shooter there, for Ghost in the Shell. I believe the full title for it was something to the effect of Ghost in the Shell First Assault Online Standalone Complex, or Standalone Complex First Assault Online. One of the two there. It essentially was a Ghost in the Shell flavoured version of Call of Duty. Which, that sounds incredibly derivative, and I suppose from a technical standpoint, it kind of is. But you know what, it was actually quite fun, and it was one of the few multiplayer first-person shooters that I was ever good at. Sadly, of course, it was being run by, of all groups, Nexon. And if you know your video game developers/publishers, Nexon are bad news for an online game because they have this really nasty habit of taking online MMO projects, running them for a while, making quite a lot of money from them, and then just shutting them down out of nowhere and shelving the projects entirely so that nobody else can have access to the files, and they're refusing to sell the IP to anybody else. They run one or two other things that I play, including a mobile phone game, so Yeah, on the one hand there is that, but on the other hand, I don't like them for that big reason. They keep shutting down things that I like, and I hate that. It is my complaint with Nexon. Very annoying. Yes, we've somehow gotten a little bit off topic, just talking about Rewritten specifically here, yes. They must just hate you as well. That's definitely it, yeah. I'm going to choose to believe that, yeah. But yes, Toontown Online itself, the premise is... It's a fairly simple premise, but the depth of gameplay can be rather far-reaching, depending on what it is you're doing. The reason for that is, of course, it's got to be simple enough for kids to be interested in and want to keep playing, and then have enough complexity to keep those same kids interested in the game when they become teenagers, and then when they become adults, start families, have their own kids, get them to get their kids into it, and ultimately make Disney some more moolah. That sort of thing there. On the surface, you're essentially playing as cartoon characters here. I'm a red bear, you can see that. We've got we've got a cat there, a small dog, a small monkey. And we're fighting against cogs here, which are these guys, business robots. Cogs hate fun and they hate laughter, so what we're doing is we're forcing them to laugh by using gags on them. Throwing pies, squirting squirty guns, and trick flowers there. That kind of thing there. The main premise of the game is essentially the cogs waging war on Toontown to try and take it over and turn it into one big business megaplex. So of course we have to go ahead and stop them. And ultimately the way the game plays is it's an RPG based around that essentially. It's a cartoon war where you're on the side of fun and laughter, playing as a cartoon character. And you've got to take down the evil corporate business robots, which definitely aren't any sort of jab at Disney's board of directors or anything. First time chat there, Cherryfern, hello. Any recommendations to get out of a bad mood? Let's see. The first thing I would say is, especially considering the weather and the time of year now, a nice big mug of very hot chocolate there. But other than that, some other light-hearted music, maybe some video games if you're into that, or maybe reading a good manga. Ultimately, it depends what you're into there. Those are what I would pick first and foremost. For example, I've had a really long, rather stressful... Sickly, don't. Stream moderator Sickly there, drugs. Believe it or not, he's supposed to be the responsible one there. But yes, those would be my suggestions there. Case in point, I haven't had the longest day at work today, but it's been very busy, very cold today. So what we did was I came home, had some other warm food, had something warm to drink there, got myself all wrapped up, and now we're playing a game that I quite like, and it's lifting my spirits. It's lifting my spirits quite easily. A W recommendation, thank you. No, I just went sober from drugs. Oh, good lord. You see what you've done, Sickly. Good recommendation, thank you. What are we using, guys? Come on. Toontown is the answer. Glad to hear it. I hear petting dogs can help. Dogs are great. Dogs are great, yes. I used to have 2 border collies. They were hyperactive pains in the necks, but they were also essentially living pillows. And one of them especially, his entire thing was, he would just come up to you, climb onto the sofa with you, and just lie on you, and then that would be it. That would be the entire afternoon. Lazy little sod. I miss him. You like dogs? You like jazz? Yes, very. Oh, well, look at that. I'm ready for promotion again, somehow. Cool. I guess we've got to try and do another VP battle before the end of the night, don't we? That should be fun. Oh, I'm still in the speed chat-only district. I know this awesome game called League of Legends. The people there are super kind. Wow, really? Well, you've convinced me, Paul. I'm going to go and download League of Legends right now, and we're going to go and play it. I'm sure it's going to be a good time. Maniacal friend of me there. Yep, that is not what I've heard about League. And then Cherry Fern, diabolical. Very much so, yeah. I've heard they're ultra super duper kind. Really? Wow! I've got to go and start playing it. I'm sure if I jump into the ranked PvP mode on it, everyone will be super nice to me when I tell them I've never played before. I should skip the tutorial as well, shouldn't I, to make sure I get into the game even faster. Emphasis on super kind. Well, good news, in all of this shenaniganery, if that's even a word, shenaniganery, whatever. With all of these shenanigans, we've gone ahead and completed one of our tasks now, which is defeat 2 factory foremen. So we can go and turn this quest in and get another one of the drop track animation frames. We're one step closer to learning a new attack style. Lovely. I'm still trying to train my healing ability, but yeah, let's start training another thing as well, why not? Still need to defeat 40 Lawbots, still need to take out 10 Minglers. Can I pet that dog? Hi, Carmons. How's things? My feet hurt, my hands are freezing, and my face is frozen solid. I've been spending way too much time in the freezer at work today. It was a pain in the neck. Ugh. I don't mind going and doing the online orders. What I do mind is when everything that I need hasn't been put out on the shop floor yet, and I've got to run upstairs and downstairs to go and get them. Especially when they're back in a dark corner of the freezer and I need to rummage around in there for like 5 minutes to go and get them. Let's see. Okay, restocked and reloaded everything. Let's go and turn this quest in. Headquarters, here we are. Hello. Hi, Arthur C. Great job, Arthur. Take this reward. You now have frame 6 of the drop track animation. Hi. What are we up to now, then? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. 11 more to go. What's next, then? Defeat 40 cogs in the Brrrgh to get frame 1. Alright. Doesn't sound too bad, especially considering the rest of the things I have to do. We could mix it with the Lawbots thing. 5 4+ story cog buildings. That sounds just a little bit time consuming, I'll be honest. How would I play this game if I wanted to? Step 1, Google. Step 2, Toontown Rewritten. Step 3, make an account, and then you'll be prompted to download it. That's pretty much it. Once you've made an account on the website, you just sign in using that when you download the launcher there. You'll get a tutorial to do when you first start the game up, consisting of the basic controls, a sample battle showing you how the combat system works, and then you'll get a little tour of going to various places, speaking to NPCs, that sort of thing. After that, you'll be thrust into the big wide world, ready to make your mark. Oh, a new delivery's arrived. That should be my new... What did I order earlier? I can't remember now. That should be my new hat, yes. That should be my hat. 40 Lawbots again. Great, we've already got that one, so what I'm thinking is we'll just go ahead and take the 40 cogs in general thing. I could actually pair that with going and doing the Vice President boss battle, couldn't I? Defeat... Oh, no I couldn't. Yeah, it's got to be over in the Brrrgh specifically. Gotcha. There's a lot of puns on here, by the way, so if you don't handle puns very well, you might want to stay away from the game. You might want to steer clear. But other than that, it's a good time. It's as far as RPGs go, it's especially MMORPGs, it's a rather light-hearted one, yeah. The Brrrgh, yeah. This one here, the snowy place. Where you've been, right? Where I need to go, yes. Eventually, you unlock the ability to fast travel around the map through various places there. A lot of this is still... what they've done is they've taken out very overt references, overt meaning the sort of actual NPCs themselves, from when the game was originally being run by Disney there, but a lot of the stuff on here is still clearly nods to Disney things. For example, we have a location here called Minnie's Melodyland, Donald's Dock, Daisy Gardens, Chippendale's Acorn Acres. There's a Mario Kart minigame you can play with other players called, that takes place at Goofy Speedway there. But yes, for the most part, everything that's in the game is usually based on some sort of a pun related to what the location is. Especially street names as well. So, over at the docks there, you've got like a Lighthouse Lane. that sort of thing there. Daisy Gardens, you have Elm Street. Yeah. Like I said, if you don't handle puns very well, then it's going to make you roll your eyes quite a lot. But other than that, it's a good laugh, yeah. That racing minigame is lots of fun. I've only ever tried it 1 or 2 times, and that was during the Toonfest thing, where I had like the tasks to go and like play these speedway races there. Those are the only times that I've played it. I'd like to do it some more, but yeah, half the time people there, half the time there's not really anybody there then. So of course that's where you guys come in, because again, periodic reminder, the game's free to play. It doesn't cost anything to get into and try. So if you'd like to play this with me, by all means, go ahead and if you already do play it, rather. Sorry, falling over my own mouth there. Mouth is starting to get a bit excited and run faster than my brain is. That'll happen a few times. I do apologise. But yes, it doesn't cost anything to get into and try. If you already play the game, by all means let me know. You can come and join. Come and give me a hand with it, like a couple of tasks, but come and carry me. I certainly won't mind. If you've never played it, or if you do play it but you haven't gotten that far, give me a shout and I'll be more than happy to come and give you a hand. Why not? Quite like to play things with viewers. It should be pretty fun. We've done that before actually with Rocket League there a few times. That was quite fun. Half the time I'm online at the Speedway. Oh, fair enough. Right, let's see. I'm going to head back over to the Brrrgh first, and then we are going to teleport home and see what's been delivered. I'm pretty sure it's my new hat, but we'll go and confirm. Yes, you've got the random cogs that you can find out here on the streets there, the sort of combat locations. You've also got the thing that I was doing before, like the 1 or 2 things I was doing now actually, the Vice President boss battle and then the Sellbot factory thing. Those are sort of major dungeons there that you absolutely 100% need to group up with other players for. And then some of these buildings that I'm running past, you'll see these are all bright and colourful cartoony buildings there. Some of the grey ones there, those are ones that cogs have taken over. They've literally just walked inside and taken the buildings over there. Some of these buildings can be quest locations, so obviously you'll need to go inside and reclaim the buildings, won't you? Like, take them back from the cogs there. These things are essentially mini dungeons, and what these are is you can see some LED light things above here. These denote how many floors are inside, and you go and... it's basically just a series of like major combat encounters. You go and do all of those, and if you're successful and you clear all of the floors, you retake the building and the day is saved. And everybody celebrates. So if you want to play it by yourself, it is quite easy to do so, but once you start getting to a certain point in the game, you will start needing to join other players for stuff. Luckily, Toontown Rewritten in particular, like this private server, they've partnered with a website called ToonHQ to essentially have that act as a looking for group, like party finder thing for various elements of the game here. To the point that if you go and try to start a boarding group for certain things on here, like to go on these elevators there, if you have a ToonHQ account, it will actually auto-pull the details for that group there, fill them in and just say, hey, by the way, we've detected that you're doing this at this location, do you want to start a group that other people can search for? And then other people can go and join it through the website, and it will put them into the group automatically in-game there. It is quite handy, I'll admit. I'm one of the old guard who comes from the days of, do you want to group up for something on an MMO? Okay, physically go to the location and wait for people there. Or just go to wherever the most amount of players are hanging around at, and then go and ask people. So I'm used to that, but I will admit for things like this, where there's a lot of people playing, but not as much of a big population as it used to have. Not as much as a big populace as it used to have. I will admit it can be quite useful. Because back in its heyday, you'd have multiple thousands of people playing Toontown Online all at the same time there. There's normally at least 1,000 or so people playing this, even on quiet moments, on Toontown Rewritten here at any given time of day. But yeah, that does mean that people tend to be a bit more scattered around the place, so... yes, I've got my reservations about using third-party tools like that to organise stuff for MMOs, but I will admit ToonHQ, it is quite useful, especially for what I'm using it for, so yeah. I'll concede that point at the very least. I'll I'll finally move into the future. I'll stop being such a get off my lawn, you kids, old man. Yep, this is my new top hat that I purchased. Cool. Now I just need some suitably fancy clothes to wear with it. Anyways, back to playground. So I'm going to get my drink again as well real quick. I've been talking quite a lot ever since that raid happened. I do apologise. Sometimes I'll go a minute or two without really saying much on here, aside from just speaking my own thoughts out loud there. And then sometimes I'll have moments like you just saw over the last 20 minutes or so, where I get a bit motor mouth. And I start tripping over my own tongue. It's, yeah. Normally I need one or two of my moderators to just come along and say, shut up, to me. Just keep me in check. There we go. Okay, refueled. Let's see. So, 40 lawbots, these can be anywhere. 40 cogs here specifically, and 10 minglers anywhere. Right, minglers are sellbots, unfortunately, and annoyingly enough. Let's open up Toon HQ first of all. There's an invasion group here doing a building for minglers. Let's go and join them real quick. It says the invasion is ending soon though, so... Yeah, it just says here ending very soon. Oh boy. Try and take out as many as we can. Somebody there just waving. Hello, hello, evil robot person. Oh, there's just one. Okay. That's kind of disappointing. I was hoping there'd be a few more, in all honesty. Because I need more of them. Right, what are we doing, guys? They're all luring. Okay, well, one of them's luring. Gotcha. He's doing throw. Yep, they're all doing throw. Okay. Yes, all of the attacks on here are various forms of cartoony stuff as well, like I was saying before. The fellow there using a dollar bill on a fishing pole there to go ahead and stun an enemy by luring them forwards. And then the rest of us just throwing about half a bakery's worth of pies at him once he got stunned. Ah, the invasion's already ended. Damn it. Well, there's two more here, so that's good at least, I suppose. Okay, do you fellows have sound? Probably not. Well, he's doing magnet, so I'll do magnet with him, I think. Because the group laws don't have as much accuracy. Yeah, he doesn't have an organic magnet, you see. He's not tree maxing like I am. But myself using the same one as well, it gives us a bonus there. And now we have both enemies stunned. Which means those two can attack this one on the right there, and then he's still stunned as well. So we all get a free shot at him. Right, what are we doing? They are doing squirt. I will do squirt. I love the naming system. It's very funny, isn't it? Big Biscuit Big and Bop has arrived. That is a hell of a name. That rolls off the tongue very nicely. Try saying that 5 times fast. Big Biscuit Big and Bop. Big Biscuit... Oh, God. I couldn't even say it twice fast. Yes, you can type in custom names on here. Some people do try that. There are a set of naming rules for it, though. I was trying for about a full month very hard to get my streamer name of Arthur Carnaby because I figured it would be... I figured it would be a fairly innocuous name. It got rejected twice on the grounds that, oh, we think you're typing your real name in, even though I got onto support, like, to try and appeal it and say, oh yeah, no, it's not my real name, it's my Twitch name. But they sadly still said no. They did accept Arthur C, however, so small bonus, I guess. At least I can call myself Arthur. But yes, the random name generator is quite funny. Annoyingly enough, for the longest period of time, we actually weren't called Arthur, or any variant of that. If you try to type in a custom name at the start there, what it does is it gives you the name of whichever colour you've picked, so whichever colour you've picked and then whichever species you are. So I wasn't Arthur C for about a full month, I was Bright Red Bear instead. It was annoying being that generic, but we are now individualised, thankfully. We are no longer part of the Colour and Species Collective. Oh, that was interesting. Oh boy, more of them. Right, I'm going to try and heal these two. Right, you lot pick something quickly before they all join the battle. There you go. But if you've just started playing now as well, then tell you what, I'll come and find you after this, and I'll give you a hand if you'd like. Why not? Should be fun. At the very least, I'll come along and add you as a friend, so... Okay, you guys take him out, and then we can use magnets on these two. Or sound attacks, if you guys have sound attacks. Yep, he's using a lure, okay. I'll use my magnet as well. Magnet solidarity. So, I'm going to go ahead and be a responsible video game pusher here. I'm going to go ahead and be responsible here and say the sort of progression system on here is essentially your life point, which is your maximum health, and then your various abilities, your gags there. You use gags on the appropriate level cogs there, so a level 1 on a level 1, a level 2 on a level 2, so on and so forth there, to gain skill credit to level those up there. You gain life points by taking part in various side activities, fishing, racing, gardening, that kind of thing there, unlocking trophies, playing mini-golf, and by completing certain story quests. Now, I will go ahead and say there is a sort of point of no return for progression. Well, I say point of no return for progression. You can unlock almost everything on here, almost everything. You'll notice that you've started the game with 2 attacks, the throw attacks and the squirt attacks there, like the throwing pies and cakes and what have you, and squirting water at things. Eventually, you will be given your own free choice of what to unlock next there, but, big but, you can't unlock every gag track on one character. There's only enough story quests in the game to unlock all but one of them. So, you'll be given periodically the choice of which one of these 2 do you want to pick, and you can choose whichever ones you want, but at some point, you'll have to choose one to just leave out entirely and not have it all whatsoever. Early on it doesn't really matter, but later on it can, later on it can turn into a bit of a heavy decision there. I was actually deliberating for quite a while over whether to pick the trap gags or the drop gags, but eventually we decided, after much thought and talking to viewers there, and friends, we decided to go with the drop gags instead, so I am completely foregoing taking these ones here, trap. I am not going to be able to get any of these later on in the game there. I've said trap and Sickly has now woken up. No, not that kind of trap, Sickly. Not the kind you're thinking of. Don't derail this, by the way. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to help out somebody who's just started. God. Never mind then, I guess. I also like traps, Sickly. Fine, never mind. I've been outvoted, apparently. Bad as each other. This chat is becoming cultured. What, at long last you mean? I love democracy. Oh, bugger off you. Right, he's using hypno goggles. I imagine these should have quite high accuracy, so I'm going to play nice and I'm going to try and heal these 2 again. If you'd like recommendations for what to pick as your first sort of unlock, though, there's a bit of complacency going on in that most people generally expect everyone to have the sound attacks, purely on the grounds of the sound attacks are group attacks. They attack every cog all at once there. Now, individually, sound attacks don't do a whole lot of damage, but the reason I mention those is because for a lot of buildings, and especially for a lot of the headquarters boss battles later on, and like the headquarters factories and that kind of thing, a lot of people use them to instantly take out entire groups of cogs, because if everybody uses the same type of attack, that attack increases in damage, and it gets a damage bonus as well. So everybody using, say, level 3, 4, or 5 sound attacks there can actually wipe out entire groups of level 5 and 6 and 7 cogs there. It's incredibly OP. Anyways, I'm talking too much and I'm holding up my teams there. I'm holding up my teammates there. Sorry. If you'd like to play a bit more of a supporting role, the other thing that I've got at the top there, where I was telling a joke before, is that is called Toon Up, and that's essentially based around making your teammates laugh, because again, the laugh operates as the health points on here, so you make your friends and your companions laugh, and it heals them. It's basically the healing ability of the game there. Rather than attacking enemies with them, you tickle your friends with feathers, you tell jokes, you tap dance, that kind of thing there. Anything to put a smile back on your friends' faces when they've been given the corporate blues there by a cog. But again, like I say, free to pick whatever you want. You do have 6 character slots. You can make 6 characters if you'd like, of varying types. Ultimately, you know, don't let me tell you what to pick. I'm just giving you the heads up of, yeah, at some point you'll have to choose one of the ability tracks to never ever take and never use. I just thought I'd warn you now before you get that far, before you decide to play the game that long. If you do, I certainly hope you do. And then you get to that point and you think, oh, okay, I'm not going to be able to pick all of them. Because they don't really mention it early on anywhere in the game, though, sadly. There's not really anything that comes up there. It's just, the first time you hear about it, it's just, okay, here's 2 different things you can choose to train from. Pick one. And that's about it. Nowhere does it tell you, by the way, you're going to have to choose one of them to not take ever. Sorry, rambling again. I'll stop. Okay, we have all of these guys stunned for 4 turns. What are we doing? I've defeated my first enemy. Hey, well done. Nice. That's not a sarcastic clap, by the way. You said you've never played this, so that's me genuinely congratulating you. Okay, who next? Let's see. Yes, there's also there's a number of in-game currencies for various things on here. I say a number, it's mostly 2, to be honest. Unless the Toonfest event is going on, in which case it becomes 3. But the primary currency on here is called jelly beans. Now, you'll be told about that rather early on, namely when you have to go and play some of the mini-games on the rideable trolley that's in the playground there. You use jelly beans for just about everything. Buying attacks for your inventory costs 1 jelly bean per item there, which is quite handy. And then you... Power wash. Fellas just said that. And you also use jelly beans for purchasing new clothes off of the catalogue when you finally go to your own house there. They're basically just the regular cash for the game there, like the game's version of gold coins or something like that. The easiest way to get them is to take up fishing early and learn how to do fishing. Fishing, by the way, costs jelly beans, because of course it does. You use jelly beans as bait whenever you're casting your line out, annoyingly enough. But especially once you start getting the heavier catches and you've got the higher level fishing rods, it can be rather profitable. So it's worth learning how to do fishing and getting the hang of it early on there. Gotta spend jelly to make jelly. Exactly. Word story right. Speaking of which, let's go and bug you, shall we? At some point, well, I say at some point, you should have already then been given your sticker book thing, which is basically your big menu of everything important there. I want to come and bother you and add you as a friend there, so if you could do me a big favour and open your sticker book thing, and take a look at the world icon, which is for districts there. Districts are essentially copies, well, it says each one's a copy of the Toontown world there. It's essentially instances. That's what they are there. Different instances have different players, and they can have invasions going on where you only find enemies of one type, but you get extra skill points of defeating them. That kind of thing. Anyways, which one of these are you in? It'll be the one that's coloured green there. I want to go and find you and then bother you, because you're a new chatter, you're a new follower, and you've also decided to start playing the game. So I'm going to come and bother you and give you a hand if you need it. If you're in the middle of something though, that's fine. You can always tell me afterwards. Just going to have my drink again then. What if they're all green? Well, then we've got a problem, don't we? What you're looking for is the green name there, not the green, like, button or something. The buttons here are the, these are sort of a population status of the districts there. So blue is quiet, green is ideal, red is very busy. That sort of thing. Let's see there. I need to head back to straight up all green. You what? Interesting. Ah. Try looking at the thing on the right hand side. It'll say you are currently in the whatever. It could be that you're in the tutorial still. Yes, that might be it. Unless it says on the right hand side here or something. It used to be what would happen is you'd be put in Welcome Valley, but I don't really think anybody gets put in there anymore. They just throw you head first into one of the other ones. Zapwood. Ah, okay. Zapwood's a fairly popular one, yeah. It tends to be Zapwood and Splat Summit is where everybody starts hanging around in. Ooh, an invasion started. Moneybags have taken over. Cool. I don't think that's relevant to what I'm doing though, sadly. Anyways, let's go to Zapwood and let's go and bother our new follower, shall we? I need to head back to the playground anyway to buy some more items after doing that building there. How far we get through for tasks there? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I joined that one to try and do like the Mingler invasion there, and then it ended pretty much immediately. So we've only got 3 Minglers, and we still need to do 40 Lawbots and 40 Cogs in the Brrrgh. That's fun. Okay. And back to Toontown Central we go. Oh, there you are. I've just spotted you at the side of the screen there. Big Biscuit Big and Bop. And you're a rather and you're a rather purple bear over there. Hello. Add as friend. There we go. Lovely. I'm trying to remember what the threshold is, but you can in game here. You've got the speed chat thing, obviously for speed chat phrases. You can also use regular text chat as well, but you need to pass a certain point in order to be able to use that. I can't remember what point that is, unfortunately. So for quite a while, you're not going to be able to talk just using the keyboard like this there. But like I say, you'll unlock the ability to do so once you hit a certain threshold. I'm actually going to look it up now online while we're here waiting, because I can't remember what it is myself. Oh, okay, yeah. This is what gave me a bit of trouble last time as well, like when we first started out. So it's not actually something you do through like in game here. You have to do it on the website there. It's on your account options on the rewritten website. That's how you unlock it apparently. But yes, just for future reference. Anyways, I need to go and buy some stuff. Right, let's see. Somebody over there called Bepsy, of course. Let's do some fishing, shall we? I'm starting to spend quite a bit of money, and I did buy that hat earlier, didn't I? So I could do with building my reserves back up. Steady. There we go, clownfish. Funny. Get it. And swing and a miss. Lovely. Balloonfish. Dogfish. Balloonfish. Give me something more valuable, please. Oh, a balloonfish that's worth 3 jelly beans instead of just 2. Wow, that's... Well, I did say something more valuable, didn't I? I didn't really specify an actual value range, though, or a number. So I can't really complain too much, I suppose. It's giving me what I asked for, technically. Come on, swim towards it. Come on. Nope, okay. Fine, whatever. What about you? Are you gonna move closer to it? Nope. See, all of these fish aren't worth all that much, and I need to be extra careful now. I've got the level 2 fishing rod, so instead of costing 1 jelly bean to cast a line out, it costs 2 instead. So that's fun. Yeah, once you start getting the upgraded fishing rods, missing a cast becomes a bit more painful on your wallet there. Like that. Well, whatever. We've got 13 fish in our bucket so far. Let's go and sell them. There we go. Yeah, that should do it. Lovely. Okay, let's have a look at Toon HQ, shall we? What groups are going on? Who's this guy? Why is he staring at me? Oh, okay, Jake the Master would like to be your friend. Yeah, sure, I guess. Oh, it looks like he's just started as well. Okay. Fair enough. And he said thanks. Yeah, sure. Cool, we came back to Toontown Central, we met a new follower who's decided to start playing the game, and another random person decided to add us as a friend. Another random new starter. Sure, why not? The more the merrier. Oh god, day ruined. There's somebody over there called Uwu Master. Ugh. Right, anyways, yes. Toon HQ. Let's see, what groups are going on? Something with lawbots, ideally. Aha! 4-story Lawbot building. 1 of 3 players. Let's go and join this guy. Hello, bee person. There's another person wearing the bee outfit there with the wings there. Hello. Hi. Good. This is a Lawbot building and we're in the Brrrgh again, so take out 2 tasks with 1 building. Well, hopefully. I doubt there's going to be 40 cogs inside here, but we'll make a good start, won't we? Yes, you've probably still got your tutorial things to do there. But if you need a hand with something, by all means, please give me a shout there. For the time being, I'll let you crack on with the introductory stuff though. I'll stop pestering you now. And we've got 4 people for this group there. Cool. Let's roll and rock, shall we? Me and Jake the Master are ruining these bots. Oh, he decided to add you as well, did he? Nice. Okay, what are we using here then? I can hear my neighbours yelling about something, but I'm not quite sure what they're shouting about. Ah, just another day here in the glorious north. So we had 1 on the 1st floor, and we have 1 on the 2nd floor here. Okay. That's fine, I guess. I suppose there's probably going to be a few more cogs come out of the elevator, though. Like at the end of this turn, though. Yep, there we go. 2 more. Wow, 2. How generous. I wonder, is there a Lawbot factory on here? I feel like there should be. I mean, we've had the Sellbot factory and that... Wow, we all missed with like, we were all using magnets and we all missed. Wow, okay. That's impressive in a really bad way, I'll be honest. My organic big magnet has let me down. I will never recover from this. I'm gonna try it again. Why not? Once more with feeling. Is there a reason for the bank at your house? Yes, there is. Two reasons, apparently. Two reasons, I would say. One, at the start of the game, you can only hold 40 jelly beans. Some of the story task things, there are two types of tasks. You've got the story ones, which increase your maximum laugh, have you unlocking animation frames for learning new skills, or sort of increase the amount of jelly beans you can hold at one time. And then you've got just for fun tasks, which reward you with other things, that sort of thing. Like making you bigger or smaller for a certain amount of time, straight up rewarding you with jelly beans, changing your colour for a little while, that sort of thing. But anyways, some of the toon tasks that you'll be doing as you progress through the game's story there will increase the number of jelly beans you can carry at any one time there. The bank at your house holds all of your excess ones. That's what that's for. Whenever you do shopping as well from the catalogue to buy some furniture, clothes, accessories, that kind of thing, it uses the amount of jelly beans you're holding on your person and all of the ones that are in your bank to do your shopping there. If you do shopping at a gag shop to buy some items there, you only use the jelly beans that are currently on your person. And of course, if you're doing fishing, you only use the jelly beans that you're carrying as well. Right, you guys do lures, I'm gonna do heal. There you go. But yes, I probably gave you the confusingly long answer there. The short answer is the jelly bean bank holds all of the jelly beans that you yourself can't physically carry. That's what it's for. There'll probably be a few points when, that was perfect. Oh good, thanks. I was a little bit afraid I was rambling again. There'll probably be a few points where you go to do some of the mini-games on the trolley there, where you'll hit the maximum capacity for your carryable jelly beans there, and the number will turn red there. You're not losing the excess jelly beans, so for example, if you get 20 from a minigame or something, and you're only one off from maxing your jar, you don't lose 19 of them, they get put straight into your bank back at home. It's the same with fishing as well. If you're doing fishing, you sorry, I'm just not keeping everybody waiting there. If you sell a load of fish to the fisherman there, any excess jelly beans that you can't carry for the total value of everything that you sell, they all get teleported to your bank back at home as well. So you don't lose out on anything. Do you know if there's a colourblind setting? I'm actually not quite sure, but now that you've mentioned it, I'm going to try and have a look. Let's see. Oh, there is. Oh, good. I figured there would be. They've been adding quite a lot of useful settings as of late. There is. Let's go! There's also apparently companion app support for whatever the hell that's for. Allows for sharing additional game info with third-party companion apps, if that's your thing there, I guess. Hell, they've even got controller support at this point. Just drink some more water there. Once more with feeling. Hey, they worked this time. Nice. I was afraid this was going to end in disaster. Okay, what are we all doing then? Who's targeting who? Yes, another useful little thing there, by the way. Once you get into these multiplayer sort of multi-enemy battles there, underneath each person's attack there, you'll see a little X with some dashes there. That indicates which enemy everybody's targeting. So for example, that was sort of dash X dash there. It means we're all going for this guy in the middle here. Just thought I'd quickly explain that, because again, it's one of those little things that it's important for later on, but the game doesn't really do a good job of explaining it. I was wondering how you could tell. Yeah, that's how. So we've got two enemies here now. You've got people picking their attacks. There's a moment where they choose their target, and then this guy is attacking the cog on the left side there. This guy's going for the one on the left as well now. This fellow's going for the one on the right. I shall go for the one on the right. Oh no, Red Duck had the book thrown on him. Oh well. Wow, those attacks do a lot of damage, don't they? Oh great, there's another one. Cool. I'll just heal you guys up. What did the flea say to the other flea? Shall we walk or take the cat? Yes, very good. What goes ... squeak? Mouse code. Ah, this bigwig is still alive. Damn it. Okay. We'll manage. We'll live, I think. That sound is really, really dumb. Funny, but yeah. Right. Yes, I think we should do this. And let's all just give him a few pies to the face, shall we? Watch, he's gonna dodge these, isn't he? Nope, okay. He somehow didn't dodge. I'm not gonna complain. Hey, lovely. Me and a bot just missed each other 4 times. Good game. What level was the enemy you were taking on there? Because here's another little top tip from Arthur there. So, the way leveling up... 1. Okay, well, fair enough then. You were both level 1, so you were both newbies. Okay, that makes sense then. Yes, here's another top tip from Arthur there. So, using low-level attacks on high-level cogs will give you skill points, but the bigger the level difference, the lower your accuracy will be, in general. So, you don't want to be using level 1 attacks on level 3 cogs or higher, for example. If it's your only option, sure, why not? But if you've got the choice, use a level 3 ideally, or a level 2 attack. Using a higher level attack than what an enemy is, for example using a level 3 throw attack on a level 1 cog, it's going to be complete overkill. You'll do all of the damage, but you won't learn anything from it, and you won't get any skill points. Obviously you'll be able to see all of this when you hover over the actual thing itself there. You can see down at the bottom when I'm hovering over some of these items there. Accuracy high, damage 4, effects 1 cog, skill credit 1. But yes, if something is greyed out slightly, it means you can use it on an enemy, you just won't get any XP for it. That's one of the reasons that training is so important. Fairly quickly, the game will start throwing you into tasks where you have to deal with level 3 and higher enemies there. All in on throw. Nice. Right, back to playground. Gotta go and buy stuff. Yeah, the starting abilities that you get, Throw and Squirt. Throw does slightly higher damage, but it has medium accuracy for pretty much all of its attacks. It's a pretty good all-rounder. Squirt does a bit less damage than Throw does, but it's more accurate to compensate. Most of the battles that you take on, if you're only taking on 1 cog, as long as you're matching his level, so if you've got level 2 or level 3 attacks there, throw then squirt is typically a fairly easy combination to do to take out any a cog of matching level there. Obviously, once you start taking on higher level enemies, that's when it gets a bit more interesting, but yeah. Right. So far, we have got 12 out of 40 cogs in the Brrrgh. Apparently, my quests have reshuffled themselves around for some reason. That's now in slot 1 instead of 3. That was 12 cogs there in that building, which is nice and all, but we're still nowhere near close to completing any of these 3 here. A bit disappointing, but oh well. Yeah, I've had the fortune of playing the game in groups with some rather high-level players there, and later on some of the tasks that you get to do are, shall we say, big time sinks. To wit, one of the easiest ones I've seen somebody have in like the full list of tasks that he had, the easiest one that he had was defeat 500 cogs in total. Anywhere, I think it was, but 500 of them. That was the easiest one he had, by the way. Because then there was also help new players with like 25 laugh points or less defeat 100 enemies, do like 10 maximum difficulty, like a maximum floor number buildings, that sort of thing there. All sorts of crazy stuff. But by the time you get to that point, you've pretty much already finished the game anyway, so yeah. Jean is coming to visit you. Who's Jean? They aren't one of my friends. Why are they coming to visit me? Really? You jerk. Okay. Somebody came back... Right, what happened there? Somebody came back to the playground from doing something. I guess he spawned over there or something like that. He saw that I was standing next to the gag shop and he used me as a fast travel destination. That's what that was. He used me as a teleport waypoint. Okay. If it was somebody on my friends list, yeah, sure, but that was a complete stranger doing that. I feel violated in some way. Let's see where Big Biscuit Big and Bob is, shall we? Oh no, he's injured. Let's go and help him. Hello. I don't have any of my single target heals, so hopefully this works. But this will give you some health points back. There you go. Right, I don't have anything suitably low level here, so I'm just oh wow, this person's really hurt as well, so yes, there we go. I'll play the part of medic, I guess. Big heal, yeah. Tune-Up is a rather special gag track in that respect, in that it has 3 varying amounts of healing power it can provide. Now you've already seen, of course, because you mentioned before, whenever you're attacking an enemy, yes, there is a chance that the enemy will dodge, especially depending on what the level difference between the attack in question is and the cog themselves. Similarly, tune-up attacks have a chance to do one of 3 things. They can either heal, which is what just happened there, where you sort of laugh normally, haha, capitalized H there, haha, just hee, what have you. They can critically heal, which is where everybody's laughter, which is where the target's laughter in question, like the target there, either the individual person or everybody in a group there. Their entire instance of laughter is all capitalized with exclamation marks at the end, and the healing power is massively increased. It's basically a critical heal there. Or you've got a chance of missing, where their laughter is a lot more subdued and it's all in lowercase, and it's usually just something to the effect of, heh. And that's about it. And it only heals for like 1 or 2 points or something. It's very annoying, because if that happens, it technically still heals the person, but you don't get any XP for it. And of course, the only way to train him, basically, if you're not funny, you're bad at healing. That's exactly the way. That's literally how it works. Yes, if you don't make somebody laugh, it's a bad heal. Yeah. And yes, unfortunately, tune-up is the one that absolutely 100% requires other people to be nearby in order to level it up. You can't just decide, I'm going to put some music on and have a quiet skill grinding session. So you're a bad healer. Yep, I am. I'm really crap at telling jokes, can you tell? But yes, tune-up is the co-op is required one, but yes, later on in the game you'll have to play with groups of players anyway, so it's useful to have. Going back to my explanation, while we're on the topic now, going back to my explanation of the gag tracks there, the game starts you with the most useful ones, really, which are throw and squirt, because they're just direct attacks against single targets. They're the most useful things you can get in the game, quite frankly. Tune-up, I've already explained enough, is healing there. Lure, you've probably seen, is you stun an enemy, but what you also do there is you lure them forwards there. That's important, because that's how you activate these ones there, traps. Traps have 100% accuracy and they deal massive damage. They also do not work unless you lure a cog into them, because a cog will not willingly walk into a stick of dynamite, or onto a train track, or onto a trapdoor. You need to give them a reason to walk forward, hence the lures there. So these are special ones there. You do get people choosing both of these and trying to do them both at the same time, which is a bold strategy, especially if you're trying to power level them. But generally, what these are for is, these are designed for playing with friends. You sort of cooperate together, one person picks one of them, the other person picks the other one, and you work together to use them. And then finally, all the way at the bottom here, you have drop. These are very high damage single target attacks. You drop something from the sky on top of your enemy's head there, an anvil, a cannonball, an elephant, that sort of thing. They do massive damage as well, same as trap there, but they have ridiculously low accuracy, to the point that you will spend most of your time using them, missing attacks. Another important thing about this here as well is the order in which these are all listed there. Whenever you're playing with other people, whichever, what's the worst one? I mean, in all honesty, technically they're all good, I suppose. If I was to objectively pick one, I suppose, based on, I guess, instant usefulness, trap, yes, purely because trap requires you to cooperate with somebody to use lure on it. But we do actually have one of our regular viewers usually coming on. He does actually have the trap line himself. Massive damage, like very high damage if you are working with somebody and can make it work there. But it's very situational. Again, it depends on two people having both of these there, and somebody placing a trap down, and then cogs getting successfully lured into the trap there. So it's probably the least useful purely on the grounds of how situational it is, but when it works, essentially. I was actually going to choose trap over drop, to be honest, but I decided to get drop because a special thing about drop there, drop hits harder, doesn't need another player or second turn either. Yes. Another thing with drop as well is that if a cog gets hit by another attack like throw or squirt beforehand, the accuracy increases slightly for drop attacks, believe it or not. But yes, the order that these go in is quite important there, because if you're with a group of players and everybody picks different things, the order from top to bottom is how everybody will essentially use their items there. So tune-up always goes first, in case anybody's injured. If somebody's going to heal people, then that goes first, to give people a chance to not die, you know. Then you have trap there, that goes next, because afterwards comes lure, so you put the trap down, and then somebody can lure an enemy into it on the same turn there. Then you have sound, which is your area of effect attacks, like, affects every cog, but doesn't deal as much damage as everything else there. Then there's throw, then squirt, and finally drop is last, purely because it's got the lowest accuracy, but deals the highest damage. So if it hits, then it's a fairly powerful finisher. If it doesn't hit, oh well, everything else happened first, so hopefully you've not got too much work to do on the second turn. Right, random yapping and blabbering over with there. I hope that was informative and useful. You've probably heard all of this stuff anyway, especially probably all in. Right, back to playground. I'm gonna go and buy some stuff. Are you actually at the part where you've picked a new gag track yet? I think the first choice you get is either sound or tune-up, and in all honesty, they're both useful, so can't really go wrong with either of them there. No, not yet. I'm fishing. Ah. Never mind, you've deviated to go and do the single most important thing in the game, the fishing minigame. Yeah. I don't blame you, to be honest. It's like on any other video game that features a fishing minigame. It is always the most interesting and most important bit, isn't it? Let's face it. Like, obviously I've got a number of games that have fishing, because I play a lot of, survival and crafting type things. But if anybody's played Torchwood 2, isometric action RPG type thing, a little bit similar to Diablo, I suppose. No game is complete without a fishing minigame unless the game is the fishing minigame. True. Truer words have never been spoken. Exactly. But yes, if anybody's played Torchlight 2, funnily enough, when you were back in town on there was actually a fishing thing you could do there, and I remember spending like a third of my time playing that game just fishing. Just doing that. Like, I'd go and join multiplayer servers with the intention of, oh, well, I'll go and give, like, some new players help with, like, the first couple of quests or something. And then I start in town and I'm like, ooh, fishing hole. Go and do fishing. I could do with doing some more fishing, actually, to be honest. Yes, fishing is simple to learn but difficult to master there, yeah. You can leave the jelly bean bobber in the water there, and if a fish swims past it, it'll put it on the hook there. But most of the time, if you miss a cast, what it is you end up recasting. And you just wait until the sort of fish stops moving there. Once your fishing bucket on the bottom right is full there, you go and talk to Fisherman Freddy over there, and you sell your fish to the pet shop and he pays you for them. And that's how you make your money doing fishing. Time-consuming, sometimes frustrating, but ultimately quite fun.
Thank you very much.
Rockstar Fish, 20 jelly beans, nice. Sad Clownfish, new record. Yeah, it's difficult to judge the distance for doing this at first. I'll sometimes have periods where I don't actually do fishing on here all that much for like, not massive stretches of time, but I'll take a break from doing it, like to go and do loads and loads of buildings, say on stream with some viewers, that sort of thing. And then when I come back to the game next week, I end up being really, really bad at doing fishing again. I'm just bad at judging distances, to be honest, which I probably shouldn't say, should I, considering I both have a driver's license and I drive a car around. So, yeah. I mean, I'm a completely responsible driver, let me just get that out there right now. I'm probably the best driver you've seen in the north, to be honest, considering how irresponsible everybody else can be on the road. I just can't do distances by eyesight to save my life is all. Like, if you tell me, okay, point to something that's 10 feet away from us, I wouldn't be able to even estimate like a distance that far. I'm just really bad at it, and I don't know why. Ah, missed completely. It's not going to be judging distance, more so remembering how far the power casts the line. Yeah, on here, especially, yeah. It's funny as well, I've actually got something that could work to my advantage in that regard there. Sickly, you'll know about this because I've mentioned it on 2 or 3 occasions there. If I look very closely, yes, there was a third one there. I might need a new monitor for my computer at some point, because I have some very faint, very thin red lines going horizontally across my screen here in 3 different places. It's not enough to be detrimental, but they're noticeable. So I suppose if I worked out the power for getting one of these up to the... Well, they're in different places going up the screen there, like horizontally across, so... If I could remember, you know, sort of what power gradient there equated to what line there, I'd be able to estimate a bit more easily, wouldn't I? It's the one instance in which a dodgy monitor can actually help rather than hinder you. Ooh, nailed it. Ah. Oh, got it. Different fishing holes will have different fish as well. Every playground has its own fishing hole, and the streets that you've been out into to go and like battle cogs and explore and that sort of thing there, they've all got fishing holes that you can go to as well. You'll find different fish of different rarities and different weights, and ultimately different jelly bean values in different places. So it pays to go wandering if you're gonna go on a bit of a fishing excursion. And finally, if you're playing this on Wednesdays as well, Wednesday is when an event called Fish Bingo happens, which is quite fun. Essentially, what happens is everybody at the fishing hole works together to fill up a bingo card by catching fish and then marking that spot off on the bingo card then. Once all of the relevant spots are marked off, you press bingo and then everybody gets rewarded with jelly beans, which is fun. Two more spaces in Yield Bucket. There we go. And full. Wonderful. Right. Let's see if there's any more Lawbot buildings, shall we? None that I can see at the moment, not on Toon HQ at least, sadly. Might have to head back over to the Brrrgh myself and locate a Lawbot building to start a group up for. Sorry, just gonna have a drink again then. I'm getting very thirsty. Just made 100 total beans. I'm set for life, right? Yes, very much so. You know you've had a good fishing trip when you get at least 100 jelly beans or more. Although I will go ahead and warn you, a lot of the really nice clothes on the catalogue there tend to cost about 500 upwards, so yeah. And then you've also got the fairly big account services, like renaming or completely redesigning your character without needing to start a new one, which I think cost either 6,000 or 10,000 jelly beans entirely. So that's fun. Good night, I'm going to bed. Yes, useful controls as well, if you haven't already been taught them. Controllers for jump, you don't really need... Hey, thank you. Useful controls as well. I don't know if you've been taught any of these yet, but they might come in handy. You can press control to jump. It's not necessarily useful everywhere, but it'll come in handy now and then in a few different places, like in specific spots. Whenever you're out and about exploring the street locations with all of the cogs wandering around, if you hold down Alt, this is a useful one, like a left Alt there. Not only does it open up a map of the street so you can see where you're going there, it also tells you what percent... I've remapped, so WASD in space. Ah, okay. But left alt as well opens up a map where you can not only see where you're going on the covered street, it also tells you what percentages of all of the enemies there are different types. This is important later on for various quests, where you have to say defeat boss bots or law bots or cell bots, that sort of thing there. Because then you go to locations and it'll tell you, okay, there's like 50% boss bots here, 25% law bots, that sort of thing. Basically the enemy spawn chance percentages. And finally, if you want to get a good look at your drip there, at your outfit, you can press tab if you haven't changed that one to change camera angles around. Like that. Oh, and other useful ones, again, I don't know if you've been taught these. If you hold down the home button on your keyboard, it opens up your inventory at a glance there, so you can quickly see your gags and your jelly beans there. And if you hold down the end button instead, it quickly shows you at a glance your current tasks there, without needing to open the sticker book. Quite handy. Right, enough waffling. Let's see, where's group tracker? I need another lawbot building, ideally. Thank you for the tab knowledge, no problem. Aha, 5-story lawbot building. Let's go and join Duke Fizzyburger, shall we? Just myself. There's Thorax in the distance there. I'm sure you're watching on stream there, aren't you, Thorax? Hello, by the way. Just as I'm about to teleport, he comes along and does a diving pratfall. Yep, there he is, smug face. Yeah, laugh it up. I would never. Yeah, of course you wouldn't, would you? Thorax, big news. We took on the Sellbot VP again and won, and partway through it we also got raided with quite a lot of people, and I've successfully gotten someone into playing Toontown, so that's nice. I've dragged somebody down the rabbit hole. Yeah, some of the just for fun quests there can give you silly little rewards, like making yourself slightly transparent and making yourself entirely transparent. This guy is just a floating pair of glasses, a hat, some clothes, gloves, and shoes there. And then we have Petunia over here, who is see-through. Yes, it started out as a fairly quiet stream, but it got eventful very quickly. A little bit overwhelming, but in a good way. Currently trying to crack on with some more of these tasks. It is taking quite a while, though, sadly. So I don't think we're going to get a whole lot of these done tonight. We've actually only completed one of them, if I'm being honest. Just busy waiting to see now if one more person is going to join this group for this lawbot building. Hopefully this will... If it doesn't wrap up this one here for the 40 cogs inside the Brrrgh, then hopefully it at least wraps up the 40 lawbots in general. Huh, since when was there a Skelecog mass invasion? Neat. You know, it's the darndest thing. Somebody came along and asked that same question earlier, and apparently it started yesterday. So that's something. I'm actually not quite sure what's different about... I'm actually not quite sure what's different between that and a regular cog invasion. Do you know, or is it literally just a regular invasion but Skelecogs? Because so far I haven't actually tried it. I just saw that it started yesterday when I was getting some quick gardening done, and I was like, huh, okay. And apparently it finishes at some point on November 20th then. Oh, pretty much that. Okay, fair enough then. So it's a regular cog invasion, but instead it's just Skelecogs. Yeah, Skelecog invasions are just normal invasions, but with Skelecogs. Okay, fair enough then. And Skelecogs are slightly harder to deal with. I don't suppose you get any extra skill points for taking them on, do you? I don't think you would, but... Just getting my drink again. My throat's actually getting slightly sore here now from all of this blabbering that I'm doing, all of this yapping. I think the new word is that the kids use. Don't think so. Oh, darn. Oh well. I suppose at the very least it makes certain tasks a bit easier though, doesn't it? Like, rather than having to go into a factory or headquarters to take on a Skelecog, you can just do it out in the street or a building or something. Yeah, and sometimes you do need Skelecogs for things. True. Certain tasks as well, I think, yeah. Okay, what are we doing here? That guy says lure, this guy says sound. I'm quite inclined to say sound myself, but lure does eat some more XP, so... Nope. Are we doing sound? Okay, we'll do sound. Loudest noise in the world coming up. Oh, okay. We should have used magnets, shouldn't we? Miss me, now you got it. Well, actually, no, you know what? Don't kiss me, please. Not really interested in that. Not from a cog, at least. It's been a long day, it's been a very cold day, but we're finishing it off with a rather entertaining evening, at least. There's been a lot going on here tonight. Unexpectedly so. And you know what? I really don't mind it. Obviously, after all this time you'd think I would be, but I'm still not used to the whole, like, physically as well, like my throat's still not used to the whole public speaking thing. So of course it's nice when I get to rest my voice on days where I'm not streaming, but at the same time I do like doing these streams and, you know, knowing that people are enjoying them, coming along and watching, that sort of thing. And hey, it's completely distracted me from the fact that my hands are freezing cold anyway, so... Completely forgotten that I couldn't feel one of my fingers there. Until I've just reminded myself about it now. Ow, hang on. There we go. Warmed myself up slightly. Funniest / ironic thing. A friend of mine who also streams this made a mod / resource pack that lowers all of the sound gag volumes. It's called Deafened Gags if I recall, because he had the same issue with the trunk gag being super loud for him. You've probably noticed whenever I'm doing, say, buildings or something like that, or, you know, the Sellbot HQ factory there, whenever everybody uses, like, the awoogas or the elephant trunks there, if I'm in the middle of talking about something, typically I will noticeably stop talking for a moment and just wait for it to pass before I start running my mouth again. For that exact reason, in all honesty. Oh, come on. This may be my time to shine, yes it is. Hey, there we go. Lovely. Took a bit longer than expected to clear that floor, but whatever. We still managed it. Captain CJ Google Zapper. Have I seen him before? I feel like that's a name I've seen before, I just can't recall where from. Okay, what are we doing here then? I should probably heal these guys some more, shouldn't I? Yeah, if we're not all doing it, it's not going to take them out, so... Ah. This guy's making a bit of a mistake. We're all going to try and lure these guys. So here's another thing with the drop track there. Paul, if he's still here, by the way. Adding on to my explanation of all of the skill tracks earlier that I was giving. If you lure a cog and then try to use a drop attack on him, it will miss. 100% of the time. Because it affects where they were standing, not where they currently are now. Sadly. Hey, there we go. Lovely. Right, still got 2 turns left before these guys get unmagnetized. Who are we hitting? This guy in the middle here. Why not? Ha ha ha. Pie face. Cool. That was simple. One turn left. Ideally, we need to take both of these guys out now, rather than letting one of them get an attack in. These guys are going for the one on the right. This guy's going for the one on the right. Okay. Yeah, sure, fine, whatever. Go for the one on the right, then. I suppose he's the highest level, isn't he? Oh no, I got bored nearly to death. Okay. Hey, somebody's healing me. Nice. Never mind, I'm a happy toon again. And let's help this person do the lower thing, shall we? Make sure to show my appreciation for this here. Come on, come get the money. Ow. Oh cool, somebody else using a group heal. Nice. Love to see it. Yes, we started tonight's stream. We normally start these things about, we normally start these at about 7 o'clock, but of course I was at work until 6 today, so that was fun. I'm at work again tomorrow, sadly, so I'll not be able to probably stick around for the entire 3-hour period. We might actually finish the stream up once this building is over and done with. But rest assured, as per usual, we will not be calling it quits for Toontown anytime soon. I'm actually a little bit stuck for ideas for what to play next time, so chances are we may come back to this again on Friday. I've got an idea for something I'd like to play next week though, but I'll be getting it next week, like not now, so who knows, we could do a couple of Toontown streams in a row, like yeah, because why not? Okay, let's see there. What's going on here? Yes, we need to lower this guy, don't we? Oh, cool. Yeah, sadly I'm at work tomorrow and on Thursday evening as well, so our Thursday stream, I do apologise, I have to move the schedule around again. Our Thursday stream is going to be moved to Friday evening instead then. And because I don't know what to play on Friday, we might do Toontown again. Why not? So I'm sure you'll all enjoy that, won't you? It's also a big help for me because I try not to talk about the whole numbers thing on here, you know, all that often, because we're streaming this for fun, of course, primarily. We don't want to be bringing up numbers. Sorry, hold on there. There we go. Just try and lure these guys. But yes, we're now over pretty much all of the thresholds for reaching affiliate on Twitch, which is a very big thing now. We will be able to be doing a hell of a lot more. Problem, my choice in video games during the 7 days, 7 streams thing, the games that I like playing apparently aren't very popular on Twitch, so the one thing we now need to try and focus on is getting the average back up for 3 concurrent viewers, like the average thing for that there. Annoyingly enough. It annoys me so much because we actually had that ages ago, like months back. It just took us this long to finally hit the threshold of 50 followers there. Now that we're actually at 50, we're missing out on the other stat, because of course, sod's law. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. What are we doing here? This guy. There we go. And of course, Toontown is the most popular thing we've played on stream, isn't it? So I figure we'll fall back on that to carry ourselves over the threshold there, and finally get this whole nonsense sorted out there. Oh, good lord. That does a lot of damage. I'll do this, see if anybody else joins in. Fair enough, yeah. It's just been weighing on my mind a few times. I know I shouldn't let it get to me. Again, I'm doing this primarily for fun, you know, in between my actual job there. I know I shouldn't let it get to me. It's just the fact that we're finally getting this close and it's nearly the end of the year. I'd like to try and actually reach the affiliate milestone before we close the year out, because it'll be a definitive piece of evidence that I'm actually making progress with this whole streaming business. Oh good lord, this fellow's nearly down and out. That's not very good, is it? So yes, I'll be trying to game the system there by using my most popular stream title to hopefully keep my average viewers up enough to reach the 3.0 thing, because so far we're hovering around 2.96, annoyingly enough. That's how far off we are, 0.04. Yeah, just short. So I'll be using Toontown to try and game the system there, so yeah, expect to see probably a few more streams for this coming up on Friday, maybe it's Monday next week as well as Tuesday there. I do, of course, realise that, you know, a lot of you are interested primarily in Toontown. I'm not going to fault you for that. And I do want it to be known as well, let it be shown for the record there. I do appreciate all of my followers and all of my viewers as well, even if you don't, like, say much. Even if you don't have a Twitch account, you're not following me. If you're somebody who just comes along regularly just to check things out, you are very much appreciated. Thank you all for being here. I should make that perfectly clear. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. Hey, there we go. Lovely. Bit of a rocky finish there, but we managed it, didn't we? Yes, it's starting to get on for time now. It's 10:15 here in England, so I've got work again tomorrow. We might call it there for the stream there. It's we've been doing this for nearly 2 hours 45, so it's not too far off our usual 3-hour slot, is it? But yes, ordinarily we would be streaming on Thursday. Hey, look at that, 40 lawbots defeated, finally. Ordinarily we would be streaming on Thursdays there. I'm at work on Thursday evening, so there won't be a Thursday stream, I am sorry to say. But please look out for Friday instead, where we'll be doing Toontown Friday, I guess. So let's see, back to Playground. As much as I don't get a lot of time myself to game, the few times I do get to sit down and play TTR or other games, I enjoy my little group of friendos. I'm glad to hear that, yeah. Oh god, work has had me so busy. It's the same here pretty much, like, work has had me busy to the point that, I'm in 6 days this week, and, my 1 day off a week is Friday. Annoyingly enough. That's it. I'm in, I was in Monday, I was in today, I'm in tomorrow, I'm in on Thursday, and then I'm in on Saturday and Sunday. Like, I have 1 day off this week and it's Friday. That's it. Won't be available Friday, unfortunately. Oh, sorry to hear that. I've got my TTRPG game. Oh, well, I hope that goes well. There's a number of TTRPGs that I want to get into as well, a bunch of tabletop things. The problem is I don't have the friend circle to play them. Like, I wanna learn how to play Cyberpunk or Shadowrun. Probably Shadowrun, to be honest. Yes, actually Shadowrun, since I've played the video game for that, Shadowrun Returns. Quite a lot of fun there. I want to learn how to play Shadowrun. I'd like to learn how to play... There's a one called Star Wars Edge of the Empire. That looks like quite a good one as well. And then, of course, you've got a couple of niche Japanese ones as well. The Konosuba game looks quite fun. That looks like a fun old time. It's just, yeah, I don't have the friend group to actually play them with, annoyingly enough. It is something I'm interested in, though. You name the book I probably own the physical copy. Call of Cthulhu. You just named the ones I own the books for. What, seriously? Even the Konosuba tabletop game. Like, even the Konosuba RPG. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, tell you what, I defy you to admit whether or not you own this one then. Made RPG. The one from Japan. Go ahead. Let's see if you got that one then. I have PDFs of Konosuba. Nice. Don't have the books. Well, same difference, isn't it? Technically, you still have the rules for the games there, so whatever. Made RPG, though. Go on then. Let's see you admit whether or not you got that one. We don't touch Made RPG. Why not? It looks funny. Revoke it. It's like, well, yes, okay, the furry RPG one, revoke it. Fatal, revoke that one. If you've heard of Fatal, by the way, 1, I give you a digital high five, and I also offer you a digital beer to drown your sorrows. But yes, the furry RPG, yes, no, revoke that one as well. There it is. Oh god, Fatal. Ah! Yeah, pretty much. Tell you what, I'll shut up then. I won't torture you with bringing that subject up anymore. We need to wrap the stream up anyway. Yes, if you're just joining us, welcome. You've reached the end of the stream. Yeah, we're about ready to finish up our stream here, but please try and catch us on Friday. We'll be doing Toontown Rewritten again, I suppose. because I don't really have anything else planned, so this makes for good filler content. There we go, put myself back in the centre of the screen there. Let's finish up Chattier some more as well, shall we? I lose a brain cell every time I think of that game, bro, same, and I've done way too much reading into it as well, just out of some sort of sick curiosity. Ugh, yeah. We don't talk about Fatal unless I bring it up on stream to make Thorax lose a brain cell. But yes, tabletops are something I want to get into. I just don't have the friend group to play it, annoyingly enough. I know I could play them online. There's that, what's that website? Roll20, is it? But that seems like a bit of a crapshoot, trying to find a good group to play things with. And then, of course, there's the whole time zones thing as well, isn't there? And then, naturally, you have the whole thing of people are probably going to be wanting, I'll lose 20 of them before my birthday on Saturday. Most likely. But yeah, with Roll20, you've also got the whole thing of they're probably expecting people to come and join who already know how to play. I'd be wanting to get a group together to actually try and learn how to play these damn things, because I don't have the slightest clue as to how to actually play these. One of the reasons I want to try Star Wars Edge of the Empire is because from what I've read, it's a fairly simple one to get into with how it does like the dice rolling mechanics for like skill checks and character creation there. It's apparently not as complicated as something as like for example, I guess Dungeons and Dragons 4th edition or something like that. Certainly not Shadowrun either, good lord. Shadowrun looks like a very fun game to play. I've heard very bad things about its complexity though. Like single combat encounters taking quite a long time to sort of work out there. Like calculators being very much necessary. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing Monster of the Week on Roll20 with people. It's so brain-dead simple. Everything is just roll 2d6 and then add your bonus and negative. Interesting. Want to smack a creature? 2d6 plus kick-ass, etc, etc. I will note that down on my little notepad file here, either as a future stream topic or just as something to do on the side there. But yeah, sure. I'd probably be down for that at some point, if I get the free time for it. Right, yes, it's starting to get on now, so let's, I think, go ahead and call it there for the night, so I can get this video downloaded and then re-upload it to YouTube, and then get myself to my warm bed for the night. And I just funded the Kickstarter for new books that are coming out for it. Ooh, nice. Anyways, ramble done. No, yeah, don't mind me saying that we're finishing up. Yeah, no, this is relevant to my possible interests there, so yeah. Right, but yes, there. At this point, we are now at the end, barring any more talk of tabletop RPGs, we are now pretty much at the end of the stream there, so. Massive thank you to everybody who's been here for it. Huge thank you to Salt Athena, new follower, and for bringing all of those raiders along. I hope you've all enjoyed the stream there, and of course thank you again to other new follower there, Polygon Zero, who I've also peer pressured into going ahead and playing Toontown there. I hope you've enjoyed the stream, pal, and I hope you'll be enjoying the game as well. And please join us again for more Toontown, because I'd love to go ahead and play it with you on stream there. So thank you all, thank you to everybody for coming and joining the stream there. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Make sure to go ahead and follow me on Twitch. It's always a very big help there. And of course, make sure to use the links down below there to follow me on Twitter as well, where you can keep up with the stream schedules, say hello to me, yell at me in general, suggest things for me to play there. And then use the other link as well to follow me, subscribe to me on YouTube, where you can find all of our previous live streams going back months and months, including all the way back to our debut playing Quake 1 Remastered. That was fun. As well as any of our future upcoming live streams that get archived there, plus highlights and short video edits as well. Yes, I keep trying to do that as like a sort of standardized way of finishing up my streams every time, and I always end up tripping over some part of it because yeah, I don't have it memorized off by heart. I'm usually sitting there going or something like that every 2 or 3 words, or I usually mix the sentences up there. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for being here for the stream. I hope I'll see you all again next time on Friday there. Until next time, take care, good night, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye.